Welcome to Tender Heart.
Secrets and lies jeopardize trust and can damage us and our relationships, sometimes irreparably. This is a story about Abigail, who nearly lost all her friends. Abigail isn't used to feeling regret or guilt. And still, here she is, biting her nails both figuratively and literally. And that's a shame, because those nails are not only very fashionable, but they also are part of the reason why she feels this way. It is such a new experience for her. Probably she will analyze in depth the whole experience, but right now she is sweating bullets. It all happened because of a misunderstanding, a little hitch in her plans, a teeny tiny white lie and a disproportionate chaos of a mess generated by the above. Abigail knows that she is completely responsible for this, for everything that happened. But she isn't ready to take the blow for it, not yet. After all, there's a reason why she's feeling guilty, right? She thinks about it as an excuse to distract herself from the tempting desire to bash her head in the wall. It should have been all so smooth and calm. She had an appointment with her beautician for a manicure. She was dying to try a new polish color, and she forgot to reschedule a date with her best friend Monica. Said best friend tried to call her, but she didn't answer the phone out of fear. And then, when she finally called her back, her excuse was that another friend called her and asked for help. Then of course things got away from her, blaming her imagination and love for the narrative, but of course she couldn't let Monica call this person. So, not to blow her cover, she said that the friend didn't want to talk to Monica, and she thought that would end there. Didn't take into account that maybe that answer wouldn't have been enough for Monica. That of course took to heart the whole situation and started asking everybody in their group why their friend hated her so suddenly, igniting an uprising that quickly got out of hand. And here we are, with Abigail staring into the void and all her friends ganging up against one poor little girl who never hurt a fly. Days after, Abigail is drinking a warm cup of hot chocolate with Monica, both with their hair wet from the shower and their nail polish drying. Our little troublemaker finally confessed her mishap to her friend, with tears in her eyes, begging Monica to spare their friend who wasn't guilty at all. She felt really bad for having caused such trouble and for such a silly oversight on her part. Fortunately, Monica forgave her for her sincerity, and everything was back to normal. Even their friend was cool, as she had lost her phone in those days, so she was spared from the onslaught of the angry mom. Friendship, as always in these cases, won. It's important to learn that sometimes it's better to be honest with each other, and to forgive when it's possible, because everybody deserves the truth as well as a second chance. Nursing her hot cocoa, Abigail sighs happily, contemplating her new nail polish. Now it looks even shinier than before.